Hi, I'm Dave Mulvey with AMP, and welcome to our 10 tips to tackling cybersecurity in the cloud. We're now moving on today to tip number 5. We're halfway through the list. And today's tip is endpoint detection and response. Do you have it deployed in your network? So what's an endpoint? Well, an endpoint is a device that connects into your network. And it could be a PC, a laptop, workstation, a tablet, you name it. Anything that's going to connect into your network is an endpoint. Hackers are no longer trying to add files on your PC. Instead, they recognize that antivirus is almost on every device today and can stop malicious files. So instead, what cyber hackers are doing these days are they're deploying executables into the memory of a PC. They never actually copy a file onto the PC. They go right into memory and start up an executable. And what's the purpose for this? Well, it literally bypasses antivirus. So because this is a process that's now running in memory and that your CPU is running, it's just like another command that it might be running. It's bypassed all the antivirus protection. And that's where EDR software comes into place. We load it on endpoints, but the D is detection. And so the idea here is with an endpoint detection and response product is to always be monitoring what are the processes that are running in the PC's memory. And if we see anything that's off or doesn't look right, or maybe the process starts up and then it initiates another process, which follows up with another process, EDR software pays attention to the processes that are being kicked off and what they're up to. And through artificial intelligence can detect when something bad's happening. And that is the D in EDR. An EDR solution, once it has detected something, it's absolutely critical that it creates a service ticket and sends over to our Security Operations Center, or SOC. There, an engineer will get the ticket, and we're staffed 24 hours a day waiting for these tickets to come in. And we'll take a look at that ticket and take a look at what is the process that EDR just filed off on. Is it something that actually is normal that we need to whitelist, or do we actually have something going on the PC and we need to pay attention right now? So what's that look like? Once we actually find out that something has happened, we've detected something with EDR, the next thing is the R, and the R in EDR is respond. So we will program our EDR software the minute it detects something to turn that process off. Respond by quarantining the process and stopping it from executing. And it's very effective in doing that. It's very quick and typically can stop processes before they do any damage. But another neat thing that an EDR product can do for you is actually roll back your PC to 5 seconds past or 10 seconds in the past and actually recover the environment. So if the malicious process started to do something really bad, it'll automatically roll back and not only quarantine it, but correct any changes that were made in the system. What's neat is when you order your Microsoft 365 license subscription, most of our clients, they're ordering it because they want Word or Outlook or Excel. But underneath the covers in that subscription is a Microsoft endpoint detection product. And we load it on all the customers, we turn it on, and we also deploy here at AMP another EDR product called SentinelOne that we're really favorites of. And it allows us at scale to manage an EDR environment with thousands and thousands of devices out in the field. And it's just one more set of eyes and ears paying attention to what's happening on our client PC, so we can immediately respond if something's going sideways. So I guess I want to ask you, as a small business owner, are you still relying on antivirus? And if so, why don't you ask your IT service provider, hey, how come you haven't come to me and talked about an EDR solution? And why are we still relying on antivirus? So that's it for tech tip number 5. We hope you got a kick out of this, learning a little bit about EDR and the importance of actually deploying an EDR solution in your environment. Hey, if you like what we're doing here, please subscribe to the channel. We're coming out constantly with new videos for small business owners related to their IT. Or give us a thumbs up if you like the video, or write a comment below and we'll get back to you. At any time, if you'd like to speak to us, we have a great team of technical security engineers here at AMP, and we'd be glad to have a conversation with you. You have our phone number below as well as our email address. So, hey, thanks for visiting us here on tip number 5, and I'll see you later on tip number 6.